The objective is still to factor a quadratic equation where a is not equal to 1. The practice problem is 6x squared plus 14x minus 12 equals 0. Solve that. Your first move on this is to see if anything can come out of all three items in there, 6, 14, and 12. We did an entire test over the greatest common factor before. And the greatest common factor between 6x squared, 14x, and 12 is going to be 2. So when you divide 2 out of everything, you're left with 3x squared plus 7x minus 6. Now see if you can factor that quantity like this. 3x and x is the only way you can break up 3x squared. You have plus minus, so your factors will be plus minus. Well, let's see how we can break that up. Looks like we can come up with a minus 2 here, and then maybe a, well, not a minus 2. You want to try minus 2 plus 3? Did anybody try that? Okay, minus 2 plus 3. If we do that, we get a 9x and then a minus 2x. That is 7x. That's what we need here. So you have to solve these two, setting them equal to 0. 3x minus 2 equals 0, and x plus 3 equals 0. So 3x equals 2, x equals 3, but we still have to solve this one on the right. X equals 2/3. That is a negative 3, yeah. And then x also is a negative 3. So your answers are negative 3 or 2/3. You have $125 and owe John 60, Jack 20, and George 10. After you paid them all back, you earn $50. How much money do you have? Answer to this bonus is 85. Your job pays $12 per hour and overtime is $20 per hour. Your work week is 40 hours. You worked 60 hours this week. How much money did you earn? All you need to do on this one is factor it, and it is 4x squared minus 8x plus 3. We have to break this up, and we can't factor anything out of all of it, but we should try to break up the 4x squared as 2x and 2x first. This is a minus plus, which means you must have two negative factors. So one could be a negative 1 and the other one a negative 3, but we have to check it. That would be a negative 6x, and that's a negative 2x, which does give me a negative 8x. So if you have this, you have the right answer. You had $200, but you bought a CD worth $12.75, a jacket worth $45.65, and 3 USB drives that are worth $9.97 each. How much money do you have left? The answer for this one is $111.69. Homework for tomorrow. You must solve all of these. They're all set equal to 0. Show all of the work, including breaking up for the factorization, and then setting both quantities equal to 0, and show those steps in solving for the two values. Make sure you put the word "or" between them. If you happen to get one value that shows up twice in your answers, you only have to write it once.